And we'll just continue passing turns, because it takes me ages to get stuff anywhere. Am I the biggest? My frame rate's awful on the campaign map, apologies. I don't know why it's so bad on the campaign map. I can expand Antioch. I don't know if I'm the biggest, I might be.
Would be suitably grateful if you could
No
address
real
an
way
attack
to
on these
check.
people. It is a small...
I'm gonna join that war just because I'm not gonna do anything in that war anyway.
Athena gives wisdom, and Ares gives strength. I give
Peace
you
treaty.
peace, if you will dare it.
No. Wait, Athens is at war with them now? When did that happen? There's a lot of dudes around Pella. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take that with just the boats. And I don't think blockading cities does the same thing as sieging. I don't think they start suffering attrition. Oh right, boy has boats. I forgot about the whole fact that they have land next to the sea. I was anticipating they would be much less of a threat, but considering they have boats, don't know how I feel about that anymore. Hey, at least maybe they'll be, you know, like a reasonable war target or something. Which I never use the war targets because I don't think the Allies ever actually care about war targets. Would I lose if everyone declared war on me? Probably yes. At the very least, I would no longer be able to expand suddenly slaves. Okay, off they go. A blackmail. Recruit a champion. These are all things that I should be doing, but am not. What could I even build here? Apart from that. Aqueducts, I guess. Yeah, we'll build aqueducts there. Why not? Boats. Boat.
What can I steady as
Let me boat things.
I live to serve, setting forth in Pharaoh's name. Your orders, my lord.
Hello. I don't like naval battles. Maybe we should do a naval battle though. This is the battle for the city apparently. I just wanted to blockade it, but no, apparently we're going in there. I guess we're doing it then. I do have siege equipment for what that's worth. Pick off the weakest one. Yeah, how do you think you wage war? You kill all the weak ones until you're really strong. And then you ally all the strong ones so you don't have to fight them. Like Armenia. We've been allied to Armenia for a while now. What is up with the deployment zone on this map? What do we got? I don't want to be over here. Camera. I don't want to be over here. That technically doesn't matter, to be honest. Are you ranged? You are. Whatever. You! 2. No, 3. Are you ranged? No. Let's see, what do we want to do? We're probably going to end up landing out here and then just going through that gate. We could land a boat or two in here. I don't think we could do much with just 2 dudes. 2 units. It's probably going to end up going on this side. Do we need to do... I don't know if we need to do anything with that tower. Either way, push the button. My siege engines do not shoot as far as I thought they did.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements, though. This campaign, I think it's already almost like 40 episodes, so it's gonna be pretty long. Oh, they have ballista.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Apparently the battle is turning in our favor. I don't know if you guys were aware, but battle is turning in our favor. I'm pretty sure those wall-mounted siege engines have much further range than we do. So we'll have to see if we can take those out so our boats are not in too much danger. Hopefully these dingle-dongles can actually do it without dying themselves. That would please me greatly. I think they have really long range. What are you guys up to? You're just waiting? Alright. Oh, yep, there they go. They missed. Go get them! Hop, hop. Etc., etc. Thankfully they're horribly inaccurate, so... Although we're horribly inaccurate too, so that's not really much help. And we're also much larger than them. Well, that was a good try. We've lightly damaged their wall, men. We've lightly damaged their house. I don't think you can damage the house. We may just break this wall down at this point. Hit them. Not the wall. Shoot the dudes. Am I damaging this building? No. This is very ineffective. Very ineffective. We're just gonna blow up the wall they're standing on. There we go. Do I even need to blow that up? Probably not, actually. What are you shooting? Flammable. Don't shoot flammable. We're destroying walls, not setting them on fire. I'm gonna do this incredibly slowly, apparently. What are these? What's going on here? There's whales! They're very dolphin-like whales. They're also like 30 polygons. Is it even a reasonable idea to do this? Can you even walk along that path? I don't know. What I do know, though, is I would like them to blow up that wall. I have to get remarkably close to it to shoot for some reason. I don't know why, but... You'd think it'd be easier to aim. Why do you think it'd be easier to aim? They're on a boat. The boat's moving. I imagine it's pretty hard to aim a projectile over that long of a distance with a moving boat. I love that we just have these little dinky balls. This is what we're shooting. These little tiny balls. Little tiny rocks. Whales are the new elephants.
The walls are breached!
They are breached, you would be correct. Alright, melee dudes. Are you melee? Yes. Melee dudes. Get off the boats. Why are they moving dudes over here? Does the long battle give you any negatives? No, does not. Takes more time. Not too fussed about it, but that's all. It just takes more time. That'll give me a nice big opening to get through the walls with.
The walls are breached!
No, don't. Come here. What I need to be careful with is boats blocking each other when they're trying to land, because if a boat gets stuck on one that's beached, it'll be there forever. It will always be there. It'll eventually get unstuck, but seriously, the boats just they don't know how to path. And it's really bizarre how badly they don't know how to path too. Who's my general? General Bro, I think. Is that the general? Pretty sure it is. Them and their fancy boats. Are you guys shooting? I don't know if they even have the range to shoot at the gate over there. Save the whales. I don't know where the whales went. There they are. He's cruising. I don't know where the rest of the whales went. This one's just... he's chilling. There were... oh, there's one. There was more than two, weren't there? I don't know. They're trying to shoot. Not very effectively, but they are trying to shoot. And you guys can't row harder because one of the boats in there is not capable of rowing harder. I like how they're all up on the walls protecting it, but I have no actual intention of going up there if I don't have to. In fact, my intention is to go around the walls, like over here. In fact, go ahead and go over there. Don't run though. They'll probably come down off of the walls and their archers will sit there and shoot at me. I would really like though if you idiots had any sort of accuracy. I guess we could not use flammable rounds actually. That'll help their accuracy a little bit, I guess. That man is on fire. I could just blow up more of their walls. Can we blow up their wall? I vote for that option. Blow up the wall they're standing on. Very slowly blow up the wall they're standing on. I love that we just have these tiny little rocks that we shoot and they just bounce off the walls constantly. Very menacing. %. They've almost taken down the wall. Not, I don't know if it's the right wall, but a wall. Haha. I killed some of your dudes. Best tactics. You got a problem with my tactics? Are you guys shooting at me? They've been damaged by artillery.
The walls are breached!
I know. I breached them. You like my strats? That lag, please stop hovering over the wall. Please, okay. What could possibly go wrong? Don't worry about it, it's fine. If you have a bunch of stuff selected, or you have anything selected, it'll try and, like if you hover over the wall like that, it'll format them onto the wall and stuff. But by
Our general is under
God,
attack!
does it make the game lag when you do that with a lot of units. It freaks the game out. They're like, what do we do? How do I do? Are my boats still shooting or are they out of ammo? No, that says they're still shooting. I think they're hitting the wrong wall segment here, so we gotta be a bit careful. In fact, if they want to come down off the wall to fight me, that's fine. But no, we're just gonna fight on the stairs. Come at me, bro. I'll fight your mum or something. I don't know. What do British people say? Yeah, they're hitting the wrong wall segment. Good job, team. You guys have a lot of ammo. Why do the heavy melee infantry have so much ammo? You're not ranged
One
units.
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Have they? Apparently. Where'd you get off there? Can you even get off of there? Can you get back off the wall? Yeah, you can. Are they throwing axes? What do they throw? They look like just arrows. They're just throwing arrows. That poor man had an arrow stuck in his neck. This seems fairly effective so far. I mean, we're just chucking stuff, apparently to the end of time. Oh, now... Oh, we're shooting arrows at them now. You guys don't need to shoot arrows at them. We're chucking. Could be javelins, yeah. Where are they keeping this many javelins, though? Because this is ridiculous. Anyway, let's see here. Where those boats come from? Must be their boats that landed over there. Fair enough. Please, game. No. No. Yes. No. Well, I don't know. Do that. I don't know. Get over there somewhere. Somewhere, somehow, do that for me. Oh, the frame rate. Okay. They keep the javelins in their pockets. Alright. Fair enough, I suppose. There's a dude in our way? Game's lagging like crazy. Look at it. It's not even the frame rate that's lagging. The game's actually pausing.
The walls are breached!
I think the game might crash soon. Also, apparently the walls are breached. Are we still shooting at this wall? We are. Just calm down, game. I realize you're trying to pass through whatever the bollocks is going on here, but...
Egyptian warriors!
I didn't select it. Now we can do those like fancy 3D pictures where everything's like frozen and stuff. Except I'd rather it not be. I think the pathing may have just broken. Rip pathing. You idiots can stop shooting now. You're not doing anything. Oh, this is gonna be a long battle. I may have broken the game. I don't know why, but I may have. Maybe it has something to do with these walls. I don't know. It's the first time I've actually destroyed walls. Not the only way I can do it a PC upgrade. The game's, look, the frame rate's fine. I can spin the camera around all day, just they stop and do nothing. I don't mind a PC upgrade, I just need a new processor, if I'm gonna be honest here. Everything else on the computer is fine. But it's not my computer, it's the game. The game needs a PC upgrade. I don't think that's how that works. I guess we can go look around town, I suppose. There's not really much to look at, though. What's over here? Stuff. Alright, there you go. Stuff's over here. Who designed this town? There's a building in the stairs. Look at this bollocks. You built your building into the stairway. Technically so did that one. Just clipped into the side, but that makes more sense at least. Bollocks is this? Have you guys pathed somewhere yet? Nope, they're still trying. I don't know what happened over here, but they've actually completely stopped now. You know what? What if I just tell you, go there? Will you eventually do it? Maybe? It's modern art. Is it any better if I fast forward? Is it any worse? I think it might be worse. Something's messed up. And I would like to know what it is. I think it's maybe too many people pathing through here? I don't know. Maybe if we get away from this broken wall, they'll figure themselves out. I don't know. The game needs a game upgrade. It does.
Melee infantry!
You can do it, game.
Fire on the enemy!
Fire on the enemy.
Egyptian infantry!
I like that even the projectiles stop in the air. Oh god, that guy. That guy is ripped. They're charging. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell, but they're charging like no one's business. This man's getting stuff thrown at him. Very ineffectually. Also, everyone's shouting over here. Roar! Roar! Combat! Roar! Ineffective! Roar! That guy died. That guy's made of like 6 polygons. What's up with his pointy hat? Why do you lot have pointy hats? Oh, those are royal peltas. It did not occur to me that those are actually royal peltas, and I should not be in melee with them. Charging at the speed of snails. Can you guys even shoot from whatever the heck this is? This might have something to do. They're playing like 2 frames of animation. This might have something to do with it, I don't know. Maybe it shoot. Most of you aren't shooting, and this displeases me. Because we're not going to kill these royal peltas in melee combat, that's not happening. Alright, well. How's your guys' day going? You guys' day doing alright? Hope you're having a good day.
Archers! Egyptian infantry! Battle group awaiting orders!
Do something.
Archers!
Don't care what. Do something. Why don't you shoot at them, maybe? Do something! You're sick. Oh. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better later. Mayhaps. Does this image of many blue men make you feel better? Are you seriously wavering? Really? Row harder. You can't get on the boat. I know they're royal peltas, but if you guys could utilize the extra land here to maybe flank, perhaps? You can't flank. Who designed the pathing in this city, and why can I not go this way? At least a few people are shooting at that unit back there, I don't know. This battle. What even is this battle? Well, I just tell you to go through them. This is gonna break the pathing again. But despite, you know, logic dictating that this should not be a thing you can do, you can kind of do that. Give us some flanking advantages and stuff. You're trying to piece out what happened last night. You have a friend missing, a new girlfriend, and missing a nail. I'm going to assume you got drunk at some point. Alright, we have him on hotkey now. I was gonna go out on a limb and say that, but also I don't drink, so, you know. I remember things, usually, maybe, sometimes, not really. I try to remember things. Usually doesn't work that way, though. Quick, charge through again. Get more men in on this battle. There you go. Just punch them to death. I don't know what's happening, but punch the not blue people. Got very drunk, but you don't have a hangover. Probably because you drank water and ate food. That would be what reasonable people do. That's also how you avoid hangovers, by the way. There's a hidden secret that no one wants you to know. Eat food and drink water whilst drinking alcohol. Can we end this fight, like, at some point in this century? Just charge the cavalry with our archers. I really would like, at some point, for this unit to die. I realize they're Royal Peltis, but... frame rate. Seriously? There we go. Charge! These guys should break a lot faster because they're just slingers. Also, they're terrible at melee combat because they're slingers. There we go. Now then. Charge very tactically. Why did you guys stop? You appear to have forgotten the thing I told you to do, which was go that way. Hey guys, we made it. We're here. All the guys left alive are just being run over by a big blue blob. This is true. This is how we function. If I'm gonna be honest, it may have been better to just hit the gate and go through there. We didn't have to deal with the bollocks of this crap that was going on. Terribly ineffective pathing. Hey look, the game's fine now as well. It must have been something going on near those walls. I say it's fine and then this happens, so it's not fine actually. If you're curious. Maybe because they're doing that. Where are you guys going? That's backwards. Where did you guys come from? Suddenly militia hoplites. From somewhere. I don't know where.
We have captured a tower!
Oh, there's a lot more dudes over here than I thought there were. Hello. Also, we captured a tower. Oh, we captured the gate. Good job, team. Guys, we captured the gate. We can go through now. I could tell these guys to get off the boat, I think. Excuse me, let's go all the way over there. But they're not good off the boat. It's like 40 dudes. It's 30 dudes. It's 30 dudes with like daggers. They're not very useful. Excuse me, now I have the hiccups for some reason. If we ever manage to get out of this battle at some point this century, by the way, it's gonna be the end of the stream. The question is if we can actually get out of the freaking battle at some point. Why are you breaking? You're not even in combat, are you? Game. Game. Game, please. Thank you.
Our men flee the field of battle!
They fled.
This is a shameful display.
Rip our men. If I could get people to path correctly, good God. I told you people to get on the walls like a billion years ago. Get on the walls. And we got this bundle of crap over here. Highly ineffective battle maneuvers going on. This is much worse than it usually is in combat, I'm not gonna lie. Normally the combat's fine, and even in cities where it can become a bit clustered. I don't know what's going on with the pathing over here though.
Our men flee the field of battle!
Our men, however, flee the field of battle.
Shameful display.
Maybe you don't break walls. Maybe that's the problem. I shouldn't break walls. What's my archer's range off those walls? I can't tell because everyone has freaking range for some reason. Looks about there. These idiots still aren't all on the walls, by the way, despite the fact I told them to get on the walls. Whatever. How would you path to there? You would path around. Good. That is how I would like you to path there, if you would do so kindly as to actually get there at some point. Oh good, Royal Peltis. Again. Because it went so well last time we fought the Royal Peltis. Oi mates. Shoot them. Or something. If I can get my archers to cooperate in a reasonable fashion and get them up here on this hill, we get some good fire raining down on these guys. In the meantime, we'll very ineffectually try and deal with these royal peltasts here. Also,
one of our units has used all its ammunition.
I've used all of our ammunition. Oh, are you charging now? You are an archer. You're within the archer group. Come here. Swear to God. Whatever I did in this battle, the game does not like it. This is the first time I've actually seen the game have problems with something. They just don't pass. Ever. Some of them are going. Why are you? There you go.
Flee the field of battle. This is
good.
a shameful display.
Peltasts. That's why I don't like royal peltasts. Fighting royal peltasts with anything that's not like decent tier, which these guys aren't. These are just freaking X-Men. They're garbage. Is just awful. You get in melee with them and then they just start wrecking people left and right. Thankfully though, about 1 billion hours too late, my archers are in position. Somewhat in position. I want to shoot fire arrows for giggles. You guys want to shoot fire arrows? Shoot some fire arrows. Make it cool looking, I don't care. Oh. Well, we win. Good thing I got my archers up there. That was terrible. I got an achievement though. Yay, achieve. Best achieve. This is why we play Age of Empires. Age of Empires was alright. I haven't played it in freaking ages though. None of my men killed like anybody because they didn't have anybody. I lost more than I killed. Good job, Homer. Homer Simpson over here does not make for a good general, apparently. That was the longest battle I think I've ever had in this game. When did that Spartan fleet get there? Right, how long has that Spartan fleet even been there?
It is an honor to serve you.
Whatever. We're gonna have a bunch of military stuff built here, and then consecrated ground. That was the thing, but hey, we have a foothold now in Greece, of all places, and that should have pushed our quest a little bit closer, yep. We only need one more province. One more city in a different province anyway, which would be probably either Thracia or Illyria, because these two towns are in Macedonia, whatever. Either way, that was the longest battle I've had by like a margin of 15 minutes or something. That was silly. Very silly indeed. What do all these buttons do? Diplomatic status. I forgot all these things existed because I never used this map. Public order, everyone likes everyone except for that one. Region wealth, yeah. Region growth, yeah. I never used this tactical map mode, to be honest, but there you go. That's it though. That's the end, and stuff, and things, and whatnot. Next time, I guess we're gonna move into Greece. I thought we were gonna move through Africa, but I don't have my firepower down there. Although I could move that admiral back to this town. Keep moving that one north, and then just take these two over to Greece instead of leaving one back here. For the time being, and then I could attack this place as well. We got this dude up here, freaking boy! Taking provinces really close to me, so I'm a bit scared of that. Either way, there you go. You should all go watch Jeff. I think he's still streaming. This won't make any sense on the YouTube end, so maybe I should cut that out, but I probably won't because I never remember. Either way, go watch Jeff. I'll probably host it, who knows. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and Steve.